a hood conversation. I want to take the time out to say thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. We have topics, titles, thunders, and truth. Hopefully, you got your tea, your coffee, your soda, or whatever kind of beverage you like of your choice, or swallow. All right, we meet up all the time. Somebody is spying to get the info they need. They wonder why they're into you. Okay, so we have a spire. We have somebody that's spying on you, high vibes, um, wondering why people like you or somebody likes you or you're a likable individual. These titles, boy, random always. So, all right, so two things. Seriously though, but we have the King of Swords and we have the King of Wands out here. So, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, um, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, communication and action. Um, these two masculines are in karmic relationships or they've been in karmic relationships. And what I'm getting out of this is that they use you as tackling fuel within these relationships. My ex, or my friend, or whoever you are to these individuals or whatnot. They use them as tackling fuel. So I feel like there's feminine energy behind the scenes that feels some type of way about you, and you don't have nothing to do with that bullshit. But they're spying and looking, or these masculines somebody else over you, and it was supposed to hurt your feelings. It was supposed to make you feel some type of way. It was supposed to make you, I guess, self sabotage. But in actuality, you just moved forward. You took that L and transmuted that energy and moved forward, right? Yeah, the Three of Cups and the Seven of Cups is here at the bottom of the deck. Ten of Cups. Then I seen the King of Cups here too. So it's like, and it could possibly be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy as well, but emotions and feels. But in short, previous relationship, somebody else, the somebody else's that they chose feel some type of way because this person is gassing them, gossiping, or whatever the fuck they was doing, right? Behind the scenes, it has nothing to do with you, even though you are the topic of discussion. All right. Just as pertaining to you moving forward from those toxic situations, they wasn't for you. God's rejection is for your protection. That saying, literally though, they wasn't good for you. They didn't have the same drive as you. They wanted to piggyback off of people, and they got exactly what they were putting out. So it's all good. Also, getting like behind the scenes, like in the midst of all of this, like maybe the people that got chosen over you, I guess, they thought that shit was funny. They thought they really won, you know. And I just feel like they overplayed their hand because in actuality, it's horrible over there. It's horrible. It's dysfunctional, is what I'm hearing. So I just heard like in your face or whatever, or trying to use the connection that or the possibilities that you guys could have had and trying to recap that in the new relationship and that shit not working. Like the seeds that they planted. It's a lot of money that was spent to do this too. What's good? What's good? No shade. What's good? What's good? Phoenix. But yeah, there's a lot of money that was spent um, to try to make and mold this person into you or something like that. Like a build a bear or something like that. What's good? What's good, Dan? But yeah, it's like a build a bear or something like that. Like taking like taking pieces of you and trying to mold that into somebody else's life. Like if you did it like the collective, if you did it like this with the collective, and the collective is this and the collective is that, to where this behind the scenes person or whatever that hasn't came out yet at all, this feminine energy that's behind the scenes that feels some type of way about you, but they don't even know you. You know, they don't even know you, but they think they know something of you or whatnot, because these past relationships or whatever, whoever this person is behind the scenes that chose somebody else over you, they think they know you because this person always gassed about you, gossiped, ran their mouth. You know what I'm saying? But actually, they don't know shit. You know, so they spy on the sly. They think they spying or whatever. Mm. Okay, so I'm also hearing like something going on with that toxicity behind the scenes, like in that household or whatnot. Like a whole lot of passing fluids and dysfunctionness. A lot of lies coming to the surface or whatnot. I'm hearing trapped in the closet, R. Kelly or some shit. Trapped in the closet, trapped in the closet. Don't get me started. It's late, y'all. I'm not trying to be goofy, but for real, that's what I'm hearing. Trapped in the closet, trapped in the closet. It's like you gotta wait just in time or whatnot. It's like soon as you got out of the picture, as God was molding you and you were healing out of this, transitioning out of this situationship or whatever that shit was, that's when shit hit the fan. And the more they delayed you or tried to keep you around, it was delaying them getting their karma in the first place. And shit done hit the fan ever since. Like, it's what I'm hearing. This masculine knew exactly, or dude, or whatever, he knew exactly what he was doing, like, as far as like breadcrumbing women to feed off of them. You know, to make himself look great and grand was the plan. And I feel like the person that he ended up choosing over you was like a pick Misha, you know, and they thought that if they invested all their time, money, energy, sex, resources into this masculine, that they were going to crown them the queen bee or some shit, is what I'm getting. But that never happened. They was gassed the whole time. You promised me this, you promised me that, and you promised my ass, is what I'm hearing. The hell? Like, it's a lot of dysfunction going on in that situation. And they just sit back and just think about um, what they could have had with you is giving psychotic, because it's like, how you gonna try to play me and then wish or think about what you could have had with me if I was just able to get over on the collective, if I was just able to manipulate them a little bit better, if I was able to hide and cloak myself just a little bit better, you know? Like WOW, wow. And Smug, too. King of Pentacles came out. It's a smug motherfucker. You completed that cycle. I don't know. It's just like they see your strengths and how you prevailed past the betrayal, you know. And they can't do nothing, you know. There's nothing that they could do. Like, They can't say or mold you or make you want to be in around them just to conclude it or whatnot. They made that bed, now they gotta lay in it. And that's just what it is. I don't know, we got the Three of Cups here, so something about celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. I just got the vibe of like they celebrated too early. You know, they thought by not celebrating you, not showing up for you, or whatever the case may be, that would, it's giving the typical gaslighting, you know. Let me gas you. I know you already lit, you already the flame, but I want to make you feel less of yourself intentionally, and then just play like it's not really happening. You know, that passive aggressive gassing you, you know. I'm play in your face, and then when you explode, we all could just say you're crazy or something's wrong with you or you don't know what you're talking about. But a vibe never lies, boo. A vibe never lies. They didn't want to take care of themselves. They wanted somebody else to do it for them. And they wanted to wrap it around a commitment, a falsified commitment. Oh, I love you. I want to be with you. I care about you. And actually, they only care about themselves and what they could get from you within the situation. And you speaking about it is grinding their gears, you know. But it is what it is because they could do that shit in secret, you know what I'm saying? Being passive aggressive, you know, emotionally manipulative, you know what I'm saying? And thinking that that was gonna get you to stay or stay around these type of people, hell no. And they thought they was gonna turn you bitter too, and it didn't turn you bitter. You don't give a F-U-C-K. You don't give a F-U-C-K-K-K. You don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. And it's like, the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Cups is out here. What I got out of that was like overly doing spells, like overly praying on your downfall, overly wishing bad on you, just constantly, constantly, constantly. And that energy got to go somewhere, right? And you transmute that energy, so it's over. You got over blessings coming for you or coming towards you or whatnot. Like so many good things coming towards you. They overdid these spells, and they got so many bad things coming their way. You ain't know. Yeah. While you're healing, it's like giving God, preparing a table in the presence of your enemies, right for everyone to see. They thought they was gonna shit on you. God gonna make them put respect on your name. And you know what's so crazy? It's like all the crazy things that they wanted to put off on you, that's what they dealing with. They wanted to say you was bitter, you was nasty, you was unkind, you were rude, you were crazy, you were distraught. All this stuff they dealing with right now as we speak. It's you though. It's not you though. But since you want to put falsified things on hot vibes, God gonna make sure that you go through those things. Since you want to tell lies and manipulate energies and free will, you gonna freely go through that shit. You're gonna experience a bitter individual. You're gonna experience liars. You're gonna experience con artists. You're gonna experience thieves. You're gonna experience nasty doers. You're gonna experience vampires. You're gonna experience idiots. You're going to experience slow individuals. Everything that they spoke up on you, pushed towards you, try to get you molded into is what they're going to experience. It's not going to stop because they manifest those things. Trying to speak things over your life over and over and over and over just so they can cloak themselves. They're going to experience it. They're going to be pushed to the forefront with all those experiences of liars, cheaters, deceivers, vampires, crazy people, and all that shit. Seven of Wands end up coming out. So that's my angel card. Even though it's about you standing up for yourself, defending, standing your ground. Six of Pentacles came out and the Seven of Pentacles came out somewhat in reverse. But it's just giving like that narcissist bullshit that they tried to pull and plant is what they're going to have to deal with. What's good? What's hood, tree? Read the title, okay? Yeah. Queen of Cups and the Three of Wands is out here. So, yeah, what we're speaking about is like dead spot on. It's like since they wanted to put you in these chaotic situations to make you look a certain way, now they're going to have to experience those same chaotic experiences with no lessons, with no drive, no will, because they wasn't using their intentions for positivity. They were using their intentions for negativity. So they don't know how to face those. They're not going to know. They have to learn, either proceed or fail. Either walk or lay down. So, and that's the kicker too. That's the kicker right there. Imagine somebody speaking all these horrible things over you to try to make this scene or this image stick, and they have to now face every conversation that they spoke about towards you on your behalf. I don't know why it's all choppy like that, y'all. Me breaking it up like that. But in other words, like if they, you know what this person did. And I feel like since I'm like bouncing around, this person wants to be in denial. They want to play like, no, they didn't do that. But the proof is in the pudding. It doesn't even fucking matter at the end of the day. They're going through hell. Know that. And they're going to try to, gas the situation like they always did when they were trying to make you look a certain way. They're not going to be able to pretend that shit as they're going through it. So, do what you do. This is an emotionally manipulative individual who thought that they could, I don't know, this pain or whatever the fuck they were supposed to bestow on you was supposed to make you bitter, and it didn't make you bitter. It didn't make you bitter, it made you stronger. You embraced those challenges and transmuted that energy, and it lets you know your worth even more and to stay away from heathens. Stay the hell away from heathens. When you see a heathen, you know you saw that heathen, and you need to stay away from that heathen. God didn't put no more on you than you could bear. But they won't be in your life. Not at all. But day after day, everything that they spoke upon you is what they're going to have to go through. Called you bitter, they're going to be in bitter situations. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Wanting to play little mind games, emotional manipulation, they're going to go through those same mind games and manipulations with other individuals, and there's nothing they can't do nothing about it. You can't change free will. So they're going to have to face liars, cheaters, deceivers. And people going to look at them like they crazy. They try to call you crazy. People going to look at them like they damn crazy. Sick. Not all the way there. They're not going to listen to what this person has to say. The same way what they wanted for you is what's going to happen to them. And the thing is like they can't cheat time neither. They don't know when, It's going to come Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in 2026 and 2027. They don't know. It's going to be a surprise of unfortunate events. All right. Look into paperwork, connect the dots.